Hi Adam, thank you very much for sitting with us and talking about your restaurant. We're in Chelsea. What can you tell us about your new venue?
This place is going to be my most luxurious um, property, and it's about British foundations inspired by London, but the best we can possibly offer.
So you started in East London with your first frog, then you opened in Covent Garden, and now you're in Chelsea, so different clientele, checking out the restaurant, the guests from the hotel. So how is the menu different? How is the service different?
All of the all of the restaurants are different and unique in their own little way, and they're more so tailored towards the area. Here, you're in Chelsea, so you have to be a little bit more luxurious. Marble everywhere. It's just very British, quintessentially Britishly, beautifully done. The food is the same foundations. British food inspired by London. But the thing that's targeted more on here is a little bit more luxury. British luxury done very simply. And that's the main focus of this restaurant. We have to adapt our way of thinking for sure. Our food menu, not so much. Our wine list, yes, we've adapted our wine list quite dramatically. So it's very old wine focused as well as champagne driven. Am I Chelsea? Most certainly not, because of my tattoos, the way I am. I always wear trainers. But it's a little bit different, and people like different things. But what we do is we're giving something from the heart, and we really care about it. And we hope that the residents in this area are going to like it too.
So we saw a pretty nice bar when we walked in before. What can you tell us about the cocktails you're doing and if there will be pairings maybe with some of the dishes?
Yeah, so the bar might be my third one. It's going to be, the bars are more recognizable of what they are when you put them all three together. You know, minimalistic drinks, no garnish that is not relevant. So you're drinking a drink and there's a bouquet of flowers in it, or loads of mint that it goes in your nose. None of that stuff. It's all about the greatness of a really good drink. But the one thing about the bars I'm super proud of, they're 100% zero waste. 100%. We have a lab in East London that we literally use all the scraps of everything. So the pits of the lemon, the pits of the lime, the husks of the watermelon, and we redistill it, turn it back into lemon juice, turn it into tonics, turn it into whatever. Well, you can order cocktails with your food. There's not really any rules in this place. You want afternoon tea on the terrace, you have it. You don't need a tea room. You want it here or sitting here, you can have it. You want cocktails anywhere in this building, for sure. You don't have to be sitting in the same area to get the thing. And that's one thing that this hotel is small enough to be really personal, but it's a nice size to be a little bit glamorous. And it's about no rules, to create a very special experience where there is no really restrictions that you get in big five-star hotels.
So you opened your first restaurant in Shoreditch not too long ago, if you think about it, and it's been quite a journey. So what are your thoughts when you look at it?
I still pinch myself every day, making sure this isn't a dream. From the last 4 years, from where we came as a little tiny restaurant in Shoreditch E1 to now, splitting the venues out, we have 10 outlets in London. That's pretty surreal, pretty crazy. But without my team that I've got working with me, this would have never been able to be achieved.
Going back, would you change anything?
There's a lot that I would change. I think if you ever say to someone, if you look back at something, would you change anything? And they say no, they're bloody lying. You would change loads of things. But the result of what we have now, if I changed them then, would I get the same? Because I'm super happy with the result.
What are you most proud of your group?
I don't think I could be most proud of any one thing. I think it's the team. I'm super proud that my team is really good. In every outlet you go to, they give a shit. They care. They're happy. They're energetic. Personality from every department comes through. The Adam Hunting Restaurant Group is a pretty big beast. Covent Garden, packed as always. And that's my flagship baby. Hoxton, loud, crazy, busy, nuts. And then now we have here, glamorous. London, British, glamorous.
So I seem to remember that in Hoxton you have the cafe that helps minimize the waste of your restaurant. Is it going to be connected to the waste here as well?
Who knows if we're going to be opening another one in the area soon? Nobody knows.
That's very interesting. And finally, I noticed that once again you have many artworks in your restaurant. So how did you choose them?
Yeah, lots of art everywhere. These are my own collection from my own personal collection, and then we have Katie J. Dobson doing the restaurant and the tea lounge, and she was the one that created the Iron Stag picture for East London. I think art is super important because it provokes emotion, but it also art that you look at when you're eating a meal and you constantly keep finding things in it. It's interesting. And I love that sort of thing with art.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Thank
And
you.
good luck with the opening.
Thanks so much.